Thank you, Madam President. I also want to thank Assistant Secretary General Chiari for his briefing. In a crisis of vengeance and retaliations, only a search for common interest can prevail over war, and common interest only be peace. Every provocation, every strike and reaction lead us further from peace. In our meetings over the past few months, we have repeatedly cautioned against an all-out war in the Middle East. We have repeatedly said we are on the brink. Yet repeatedly, we wake up to new developments that push us further in this spiral towards the abyss. Slovenia condemns Israel's attacks on Iran, as it has condemned the Iranian attacks on Israel. The continuing escalation in the Middle East is becoming dangerously volatile and can only lead to destruction and can plunge the region into the unknown, to use the words of Mr. Chiari. We call for full respect of the principle of territorial integrity of all states in the region. We repeat our call for restraint from all parties involved. We plead to countries with influence on countries and actors in the region to exert that influence. Every single actor contributing to the escalation has a responsibility in this cycle of violence. So let me be clear, further retaliation and escalation of conflict will not lead us to peace. We are convinced, and we were demonstrated, that many actors in the region possess capabilities to inflict painful and significant losses to the other side. There cannot be a military winner in this conflict. It is only civilian population across the region who will be its biggest victims. We underline our call for an all-out regional ceasefire. We are appalled by the situations in Lebanon and Gaza, in particular in North Gaza. As the Secretary General warned, the widespread devastation and deprivation resulting from Israel's military operations are making the conditions of life untenable for the Palestinian population there. A ceasefire is urgent to achieve lasting peace, protect civilians, and calm the region. We urge all parties to engage in diplomatic efforts in good faith and with a view of their speedy conclusion. Suffering of civilians across the region cannot be secondary to individual interests of different actors. Colleagues, against all odds, our search for common interest of peace should not be an impossible challenge. Humanitarian situation in the region, since the start of the war in Gaza, is continuing to deteriorate. In our own cycle of meetings, we should not forget what we are here to do. The recent celebration of United Nations Day should serve as another reminder of our resolve to save succeeding generations from the scourge of war. Thank you.